it was a lonely experience. It was as if I was just on my own.
When it actually finished, I felt depressed. I know it sounds stupid, but I did actually feel depressed when it finished, because I had something to get up for on a Saturday morning, because obviously my wife wasn't there. I know my daughter was at home, but I mean she was out quite a bit, so there was only me left in the house, and it was an horrible feeling.
Probation has taught me a lot. It's taught me that I've got to maintain my composure. It's taught me that I've got to stop lashing out at things that I don't want to do.
So what would you like to see if you had a magic wand?
To be treated more like an adult, not like a teenager. You know, there should be more maturity in it, if that makes sense. Because a lot of the people that come, women, are older. We're not teenagers.
Yeah.
They may be doing younger ones. Well, I just don't find, I just get treated like you feel belittled a bit, if that makes sense. Yeah, because we've all got intelligence, you know. And the only reason I've come through probation is I'm not a serious bad person. It's just circumstances.
Yeah.
Through domestic violence, through people you're around, you know. But there should be more to do with domestic violence, because a lot of women do. It does stem, a lot of problems from women does stem from domestic violence.
I'm not not been involved in violence as such or anything like that. And I'm fairly well educated. I've got 10 GCSEs, 2 A-levels and a degree. And so we used the sessions, my probation sessions, to sort of talk and deal with my issues. And what can you do yourself to move forward, rather than it be all about you have to be here because the law says you've got to be here and sign on once a week or whatever. And I never did see it as that. I embraced it as this is someone in an organisation who is here to help me get back on the right track.
I expected to feel I was there and I'll get through this, but I didn't. No matter how much the supervisor told me I'd be okay, I really just thought to myself, I'm not.
So what do you think was making you feel that?
Embarrassment.
Right.
In case somebody saw me. I was petrified that I would be seen.
When I first come, I didn't really want to come. I used to go to the office to my appointments, but I didn't really want to come to the group because I was scared, thinking, oh, who's going to be there? People judge you. But yeah, it's all right. Yeah, you know you've got to come every week, but something to look forward to be truthful.
I was motivated to change career because I really wanted to help people, and I wanted to work with women as well, because that's something I've always been interested in.
I wanted to change a career. I wanted to get away from lining people's pockets, where I could support people. Looked into careers such as the police and what have you, and decided probation was the area where it suited my personality. So I could actually sit and listen to what other people need, what other people want to improve their lives, and how could I be a part of that, how could I support them.
A mention of peer mentoring, and that was a light bulb moment, because it made me think I can do this, I can get into the probation service or the prison service and help change people's perception and their mindset, and get people into thinking, I've done bad, but I've got skills, I've got transferable skills, that if I've lived a life of crime and I've used those skills for a negative, turn them into a positive.
There's far too much computer work, basically, and the numbers, you don't know whether you're coming or going. I can't remember the faces sometimes now of people, because especially new cases, because you don't spend much time, because you're having to put so much on the system all the time.
There was a lack of support, I found. I'm quite an intelligent person, always worked. And at that point in my life, I was there was nothing. And I felt a little bit let down by the service, in the respect that because I was this hard-working person, that I was kind of left to my own devices.
In general, I found probation okayish. My probation worker ignored me though, via email, phone calls and emails. She was only sympathetic when I had broken my ankle and then was not able to follow through my unpaid work.
Well, I suppose I've been in probation a really, really long time, so the split is not what I would have wished for, and I still have concerns about it in terms of ease of movement between the two organisations and public sector issues and all of that. I've got lots of thoughts about that, but I think the practitioners still deliver a really good service to the service users they work with.